Finn, keeping all Benedict Junior cricket, playing a back-to-back. It felt like from the stands, it was a lot more humid tonight. And watching some of the other players, it looks like the fans and the players were sweating a hell of a lot more than they did yesterday. And for you, you batted 13 plus overs and you looked exhausted. Usually we see somebody like that exhausted after 20 overs, but you were only 2/3 of the way through the innings and you looked like you were totally spent. Can you encapsulate what the conditions were like for you and the challenges that you had to face in the face of conditions, especially playing back-to-back?
Oh, I don't think I look that bad, but thanks. Yeah, obviously it's humid here. It gets hot. Used to batting probably 3 or 4 overs in a game, not 13. So, no, I think it was challenging for sure. But, batting with the boys, they kept us going and probably a few more twos than I would have liked to run usually. But no, it was good to just get through that, yeah.
Finn, congratulations on the Zaidi with Cricket Exec. The first innings was incredible. You had a century, you put up 200, and then when TSK were batting, it seemed a little touch and go there for a while. There were a lot of drop catches, right, and they were in it until the very end. Looking ahead to Sunday, right, what do you and your teammates take away from your performance on the field and where you need to improve, because you're going to be up against another formidable batting opponent?
Yeah, I think you saw from both teams a few drop catches, and I think naturally that happens. We talk a lot about energy in our side, and I felt like, we were still buzzing around, we were diving for catches. We might have dropped a few, but sometimes that happens, and, the boys still put in the work, and I think that's probably the first average game we've had in the field all tournament. So these things happen. I think you can't sweat on it too much. It's just an execution thing, just like when you're batting or bowling. If you have a bad day sometimes. Unfortunately, it made it a bit closer there, and that's probably why we were sweating so much, a bit of added stress. But yeah, I think, these things happen and you just wipe them and move on.
Yeah. Hi. Yeah, congratulations on your innings and congratulations on making to the finals. I have a question about John Drysdale. How does the team benefit from a player like him? It's his third game with you guys. He's being, I think, the reserves for majority of the starting tournaments carried out in USA or the World Cup even, who was in 36, but it's his third inning and takes those 2 crucial wickets. Can you take your thoughts about that at this state?
Yeah, credit to him. I think he flew in the day that he played his first game as well. So obviously that's never easy for anybody. And, he's come in and hit his strap straight away. So, when those sorts of things happen, I think it's credit to our environment as well and the group of guys that we have. He seems like he feels pretty welcome, and I suppose that equals performances. So, yeah, again, credit to him. It's pretty impressive to come in. I'm not 100% sure where he flew in from, how long it was, but still, flying the day of a game is never easy, and to come in and perform straight away, yeah, it's pretty cool.
Because I think the peak from bat ball, it was magnificent seeing you bat the way you batted today. So since you'll be playing on Sunday in front of Washington Stadiums again, and the last 2 innings that you've faced them, you haven't performed really well. Are you gonna go in on Sunday with a different strategy or something that was already planned in mind?
Well, hopefully just try and do today again. But yeah, I think today I probably gave myself a bit more of a chance and what you'd say, play a few more proper shots than usual. I think that's just my learnings from the last couple of games. Try and learn from each failure as much as each success, I guess. And yeah, I think probably we call it shifting through the gears of my innings. I was probably in 9th gear, if that's even a thing, probably from the start. So just being able to, shift through those gears, understanding the situation. And I guess today got off to a quick start. It was pretty fortunate a lot of the time, but just tried to stay in the game and hopefully can continue doing that.
So last couple of the thing. Good. Then to general. Thanks to me.
How does the Unicorns mascot and logo compare to any of the T20 franchises you played with around?
Bro.
Certainly a different one for sure. I think it's cool, it's a bit of fun. The boys have embraced it for sure. There's a little bit of a story behind it, I guess. not 100% sure what that story is, but yeah, no, there's obviously meaning behind it, and it's cool. It's a bit different and it's fun. Yeah.